So yeah, more subscribers. Got it. Oh, hi everyone. Nice to see you all. I didn't see you there. Well, ignore that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that for now. Hello everyone, and welcome to the final Star Trek episode of Layers of Fear. I am joined by three of my finest friends.
Oh, that sounds like hyperbole.
Try and kill us.
Yeah, he's being nice now.
Yeah.
It's the Starship Combat episode. They're gonna die.
I'm wearing the red shirt. I'm going to die.
Introduce yourselves to characters.
Hi, I'm Virginia. I'm one of the assistant line managers here at Modiphius, and I'm playing Jana, the Cation Chief Engineer.
Hello, I am Sam, and I am the head of RPG development at Modiphius Entertainment, and I am playing Sorrel and doing all the bookkeeping for the ship.
Hello, I'm Reese. I'm the sales manager at Modiphius, and I'm playing Skrill, the Andorian security officer.
So for those of you who joined us for the first time, just to give you a quick update as to why it is that are currently in a Starship combat moment against both a Klingon cruiser and also a Romulan ship. Good times! The USS Vermillion answered a call to a planet, a moon called Beno, where they found two civilizations, one living in light, one living in darkness. At the same time, both the Klingons and the Romulans have arrived to basically take over the lands, and a fight has broken up between all three forces due to them transporting two members of both sides together and fusing them together in a teleporter. It'll make more sense when you watch the other episodes.
That's really cool.
It worked.
And it worked.
That's what
They've discovered from their actions that there was a precursor race known as the actual Beno people who were here before, and the Beno person they brought up has asked to be beamed down to the no man's land area between both sections to what looks like an old temple up near the North Pole. There, they're hoping to help solve this whole mess out as soon as they can. Everyone give it up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, all they have to do is just survive being shot at by two starships, get on board, get down to the planet, get the Beno member all the way to that wonderful polar ice cap, have a good time, and life's budget uncle. However, before we start, I received a very interesting item yesterday.
Right.
I would like to say one thing. Thank you very much to Some Kui for our first ever fan mail.
Hey,
And I would like to present it to the crew.
Wow.
Ooh, go on, Sam.
It's not making noise. It's not a triple, is it?
I mean, it could be a triple. This is really well wrapped.
It's raw cake and blood pie.
It's what?
It's a Klingon. It's a Klingon.
Cool. Some switches.
Some rocker switches.
They are rocket switches for helping you switch the polarities.
Oh,
Nice.
That is brilliant. Yes.
Once again, Some Kui, thank you very
amazing.
much for this. This is exactly what we want. How very...
You should leave it in
Very
the dice tray. We'll
useful.
flip it every time somebody mentions switching the polarity.
Yeah, leave it in the dice tray.
You've got to pick a side though, Sam. One's regular polarity, one's
Yeah.
reverse.
So I tell everyone this, but I don't tell the audience. If you play Star Trek Bridge Crew, the VR game, in the classic ship, the red alert button is right next to the open hailing frequencies button on the captain's chair. So you're like, incoming message from Starfleet Command, and you're like, of course you talk. I'm like, on screen. Damn it! Because the triggers don't it's not exact.
Okay. Polarity is normal currently.
Yes, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Where we're at.
Are you ready to go?
One. Yes.
So we shall start where we began. You have just had the ship rock to the left. It's fine. Ignore that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ignore that. It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you? You have the ship rock to the left.
Yeah.
move to the left. Come back in. You've just had a hail from Dia, the XO, the first mate, who's gone. We're under attack. Red alert, and red alerts have been announced. What do you do?
Well, my last...
Get to my position.
My last line was shields up.
Alright, so we're going straight to just help it out. Everyone is now on the bridge.
Yeah.
We have a lovely shot of the USS Vermillion in the center. To its port, flying in, guns blazing, is the D7 battle cruiser, all ready to take you all out. To the right of you, flying in, is a Romulan bird of prey, also ready to take you out. That is where we are beginning right now.
I don't like this.
Attack pattern Delta.
Attack by... Oh, good. That sounds fantastic. Combat is initiated.
I mean, yeah. Right.
Shields are up.
Shields are up.
Okay.
Would you like to take the first turn?
Well, I'd love to take the first turn.
Wouldn't that be great? Yeah.
I'll give it to you. I'll go wild.
All right. I'm gonna obviously you're not shouting all across the bridge, I imagine, because it's all the captain's job. But as you're our tactical person for today,
well, who's the closest? Are they
equal distance? So distance is
of course they are.
Of course, distance is done by zones. There is close, medium, long, extreme. They are both currently at medium range.
Okay.
So they can just open fire at you.
Phases are best here, mate.
Yeah. Totally. I'm just trying to work out tactically who's the first person. We've got to obviously we can split fire.
You can split fire
if you wanted, but the Romulan ship should be tactically weaker than the Klingon one.
Tactically, yes. However, shooting. Where is that ambulance?
That's red alert.
The problem, however, is that they're both shooting at you. Turning to face one exposes you to the other. Is that what you want?
It does. No, it does. I'd like to drop and start to circle.
So you like to do an evasive maneuver?
Yes, evasive maneuvers.
So would you like your first turn to be an evasive maneuver?
I think so. Yes, please.
I mean.
All right, Sam, do the evasive maneuver.
All right.
And explain it while you do. I could pick up the book so I can look at it.
So it's control plus con task for me. That's a 16. With a difficulty of 1, assisted by the ship's structure and con, which is 11.
Am I rolling for the ship?
Until my next task, all attacks against the ship and all attacks made by the ship increase their difficulty by 1. Power requirement is 1. We're currently on... There's power on here. Oh, we're currently on 8 power.
You got plenty, you fine. You got this. No. Right, make me your roll, please.
Away.
Now, I can increase the difficulty, but that's using threats, can't I?
Yeah, 2.
Yes, I shall refrain from doing that now. I want to save it for later.
Alright. Well, I haven't got any momentum, so I can't use my cautious con. Okay.
That sucks.
Cool. Alright. Have 1 threat and I'll roll 3 dice.
Sounds good to me.
Setting difficulty 1 for now.
Do it.
Evasive action. Take evasive action. Let's go.
Evasive action, please.
So I'm looking for 16s, you're looking for an 11. 3, 4. Oh, hang on. Any. Okay, I haven't got any focuses actually, funnily enough. So that's 1, 2 successes.
And I need 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 successes.
Alright, you're good. Okay, so all difficulties have been increased by 1, so that's one good thing to start with. But you basically go into basic maneuver. So you back down and you're moving about. And do you want to give them the turn, or do you want to keep it?
Can I do a swift task?
You can do a swift task.
Okay. Would you rather I fire on them? I mean, that's going to be like difficulty 4.
Stop right there. If you swift cast, don't you have to declare it before you take your major action?
No, because it's a momentum spend.
Ah, good point. You're right. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So, because it's 2 momentum to do the swift task.
Sounds
we
good.
still hold the initiative afterwards.
Yes.
When you do a swift task, you take 2 actions at the same time by spending 2 momentum. It increases the difficulty of friendly by 1, but it gives you technically 2 actions, so it's still worth it.
Phases at this range are going to be difficulty 2 anyway. If I override, it's difficulty 3 because it's not my station; it's your station.
Well, yeah, but you've got it's your initiative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your thing.
I feel like with evasive action, because it's a shorthand here, I feel like with evasive action we actually move.
I think we should carry.
Where would you prefer us to move? Equidistant from them, or away to one direction?
I will say. I mean, equidistant. They're closing in us anyway. So if I was to be tactical, I'd go more towards Romulan, in case the Klingon overshoots and hits the Romulan.
Can I stay within medium range of the Romulans?
Yes.
Can I go to long range from the Klingons?
I'll give it to you for a swift action. For a swift task.
Cool.
So
all right. So
because if something doesn't actually say you move from your position.
That's true. Yeah. So I'll go maneuver then. So I use the ship thrusters to adjust the position, and I move anywhere within medium range.
All right. So now you are you're medium between you and Romulans. Right?
Yeah.
And long from the Klingons, which is they will regret that later, but they'll take what they can get. So, with that turn done, we'll pass the turn over. The Klingons will take the first thing.
Do you want to keep the initiative?
I was wondering if we wanted to signal jam because they're working together. If we can cut off their communications, I don't know if
they
working
together?
Are they working together though? Or are they just working for themselves?
But are they going to tactically try and get
maybe? But then we could gang up on one of them.
Yeah.
True.
What do you reckon?
I was just wondering if they are
We could chance if they're
I
going to
mean,
shoot at us. We could
well,
chance it.
we've only just outmaneuvered them. Right. We've not shown an aggressive stance.
No.
So we could actually open up hailing frequencies and say, well, now to try and, I don't know, do we pitch it at one of them and say, look, what are you doing? We've not, you know.
I pitch to the Klingons if we're doing that.
Then what?
Try.
Dia's like, I'll take any suggestions you have.
We could try some diplomacy. I know I'm a security officer, but you know
we are Starfleet.
We are
We
Starfleet.
could open hailing frequencies to the Klingons and see if they'll take out the Romulans, because that's still a tenuous relationship, right?
But it's still a relationship. They have no relationship with us. Yeah, we are at a cold war with the Klingons.
Yeah.
So I would say go with the Romulans because we have Vulcans in the Federation, and we kind of have a bit of a link with the Romulans.
It's a tricky relationship, though.
They're still upset about the cloaking though, aren't they?
Have we stolen it? Have we stolen the
Yeah,
cloaking
this is
devices?
past the final mission.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god. What would you like to do?
Give up to you guys.
I say try and open hailing frequencies to the Romulans. Let's go with the Romulans.
Okay, I want to try and open hailing frequencies then.
All right.
That just happens, right?
You get a couple of threat because we've kept the initiative.
Yeah, so you get 2 points.
And then communications.
Yeah.
It's a communications task. Doesn't actually require a roll.
Nope. You should. It's up to them whether they want to answer or not. That's the question.
I'll open hailing frequencies. So we're going for the Romulans.
Let's go with the Romulans.
Okay.
Probably sounds like a good idea.
I will open hailing frequencies to the Romulans.
Because remember, we saw the Romulans on the planet and we didn't open fire on them.
Yes.
We were quite, okay, we're backing off. We've been very cordial to the Romulans. We've had no contact with the Romulans.
This is Lieutenant Violai.
This is the USS Vermillion. You're speaking to Commander Jana.
Yes, I spoke to you before.
Yes.
You informed us about how very, very much behind enemy lines you are.
Yes. At the moment, we can. It looks as if the Klingon ship that is also in the vicinity here is taking on tactical maneuvers.
That it does.
Are you working with the Klingons?
Are you working with them?
No, we are not. We are here as an independent party.
That sounds really bad for you then, doesn't it? It's been in the middle of both of us. I would suggest if you're going to waste my time before I open fire, that you make it well worth my time.
We would like to come to a peaceful solution to this that doesn't involve us getting into a three-way fight here.
The people that we are with, the Tamar, have asked us to destroy you for taking some of their sacred people off. If you give me a good reason why we should ignore the words of Tamar, I am more than happy to hear. But until then, I am about to open fire.
The Klingons are on the other side of the planet, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. How long do you think that your truce with them is going to last? We have both dealt with them before, and we have both seen the fallout of when agreements and treaties are broken.
I think that's a pretty risky move. I like it. Let's see how it plays out. Give me a roll.
She's going for the whole, like, cool, get rid of us, but then who protects you from them?
I
Yeah.
think that's a good idea. I'm going to make an opposed roll. Ignore this.
Okay.
Ignore this. He swipes.
What do I... Is this going to be, like, presence command?
Presence command, yes.
You might have missed one.
Can I swing reason command?
Nope.
Do you guys mind if I give Lloyd some more threat?
No.
Lloyd, take all of the threat.
I will.
So I'm looking for 10. Does my improvisation focus work here?
No!
Hell yeah!
No! Wait, improvising words! I don't know how your skill... Go on, then.
You've got to focus in linguistics. Why don't you
Go
speak
on.
to them in Romulan?
I'll give
Yes,
it to you.
I will speak to them in Romulan. That's one
I'll
of the
give
things
it
that I
to
had
you.
was that I learned a foreign language. Romulan. I speak to them in
I
Romulan.
think that's fair. I'll give it to you. Make the roll.
That
What do you need?
is
10?
10, yeah.
Tens.
1, 3.
3. Nice.
Excellent. I got 6.
Alright.
Do you want to reroll your dice?
I'm going to use my value way down deep. We're all motivated by the same urges
Okay.
to re-roll these.
Just re-roll
I'll
it.
keep the 3 successes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's see. That's another one. It's not enough.
Still 4, better than nothing. I'm going to go. She's going. Violet goes. Your words have been taken, but as I said before, if you're not there to report that we're offline, we're behind enemy lines, then we don't need to worry about it. Over and out. Click, and they will take the initiative at this point, and they will open fire.
You counting?
They need to spend 2 because
Keep the initiative. Yeah.
No, they didn't have the initiative. You took it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know. The reply might have been. You rolled some dice.
I was contested.
Alright.
So they're going to open fire. You're currently in evasive maneuvers. So difficulty for their phasers to hit you is 3. Because phasers normally 2.
I say we try the Klingons next.
1,
like
2, done. They will pass initiative on to the next person, which will be the Klingons, and they will open fire against you. But your range is long, so it's that's gonna be hard.
As Starfleet, do we have to try diplomatic approach?
No, we've
We
now been
defend
fired
ourselves.
upon. We've now been fired upon.
Do we get anything from bits?
Do we get anything from bits?
Chat, donate us some money and help us out.
Look, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Do I have mega phasers?
Give me some momentum or some rerolls or something. Jeez.
I'll tell you what. For every 100 bits, one person gets a determination back. How's that?
Thank you, Screeperball.
Screeperball, congratulations, Virginia has 1 back.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks.
They are going to spend. You have been shot at. Although the Romulans didn't hit you, even from long range, the Klingon shots are quite potent and do actually hit you. It's fine. It's just disrupt the cannons. You can handle those. Right, guys?
Disrupt the cannons at close range.
Oh, they're close range,
And
right?
we're at long range, which means the difficulty would have been 5.
Ah, well, they got exactly 5.
Oh!
So never mind. Look, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not even gonna spend the momentum. It's
Only
fine.
12 stress.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's 2 stress.
You're fine. So they open fire.
Shut it down to 90%, Captain.
They open fire at you. It's some of the slams. We have a little bit of a shake, but not too much. Just a little bit like a, and that's about it. Nothing too bad. It's all good.
No space rocks yet.
No space for spec, and it just passes back to you.
Okay.
It's your turn, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would like to target the Romulans, because they're fighters, aren't they?
I think that's fair.
So target the Romulans and target their weapon systems.
Also fair.
And then possibly... what's the range of a tractor beam?
Close.
Close.
And we're medium for the Romulans, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, well, can I do a Spitfire then? Can I do a couple of shots at the Romulans, a couple of shots at the Klingons?
So I think that would be more like a swift task where you do one and then the other.
Yes, you Swiss task it. So roll. If you get enough momentum, you can spend it.
Okay.
Or spend threat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
shoot the other one.
Difficulty goes
So make
up
the
as
first
well,
one.
though, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
we'll just handle it one
Keeping
at a
the same
time.
action.
Okay, so I'm using fire weapon is my control and security.
Nice.
So and is that 1 dice? Is that 1 dice I'm rolling? 2 dice?
2 dice.
Two dice.
Always 2 dice.
And you can buy more.
Now remember, the ship can help.
Yeah, the ship will
Ship can help.
weapons and security, which will be 11 on
Sure.
here. Crits and
And then
twos. So I will use my bold and buy another threat and give you a threat for another dice,
Nice.
which and I can re-roll a single one of these single dice as well.
Sounds good to me.
So that gives us 4 in total.
That gives us 4, and the difficulty is 4. No, it isn't. Sorry,
What's the
difficulty is 3.
Difficulty is
because it's
3,
medium.
because it's- yeah, medium.
Should we do a
Yes.
threat?
Up to you, man.
Does that
I'm
include our
fine.
evasive manoeuvres?
Yeah, because medium is our optimal range,
Oh, yeah.
so that would be 2 normally.
And evasive maneuvers does not increase the difficulty of when you're making rolls?
No, it does.
Mm.
Its evasive action is all attacks against the ship and all attacks made by the ship.
So difficulty is 4 then.
No, 2 is normal.
Oh, then 3 or 4. 3.
Plus 3.
So take another threat then. For
Yeah!
Okay, let's do it. So I need
You'll be fine.
15.
It's the second threat you get from that.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And re-roll a 19.
And re-roll the 19.
20, 20, 20, 20.
12. That's 4. And That's
Six.
That's a 6.
5.
Hits.
5.
That's a hit.
Yes,
Two
indeed.
momentum.
All right.
That's your momentum for your swift task there.
Yeah, sweet.
Do your damage.
Right, we get versatile 2.
Right.
So we get 2 bonus momentum we can't save from being phaser banks.
Okay.
Right.
So,
So
how many d6s am I rolling?
All of them.
you are rolling 7.
Nice.
Plenty.
We
So
can spend that extra momentum.
Yeah.
for
Actually, we just
points of
so
damage.
your options here are
roll these and use momentum to reroll.
yeah, can do. We've got you could buy d6 for 1 momentum
I
each.
think it's just plus.
It's
damage.
just plus
You're
one.
just buying points.
Don't, just buy
Track
points.
is just
Don't
buying
buy together.
points.
Oh,
Okay. Well, let's just shut these in and see what we got. Here we go. Oh, that's many deltas. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deltas.
Ooh.
Spend to reroll.
many?
We've got 5, and we need to get through their resistance. Or we could spend
How much bonus momentum do we get?
2.
2.
So a couple of options I'm thinking of. You spend a momentum to re-roll all of that, and then we see what we get, and then we spend the next point of momentum, the bonus momentum we've got. Or we spend both now on reducing their resistance by 4.
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
And then hopefully, if their resistance is now 0...
Can't we give Lloyd threat to reduce their resistance and then?
I'm
use
not
the
sure.
threat?
I do not believe you can give me threat to reduce my resistance.
Just
Because
momentum.
momentum,
Just
momentum
momentum.
spends
Very
are
important.
all payable by threat, though.
By
aren't
the
they?
GM. Not for things such as damage or stuff like that. Otherwise, you'd go, I'll give you all the threat to do 300 damage.
Yeah.
If that's what you want,
Anything you can do with momentum, you can spend threat on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if that's what you want to do, I'm happy for it. But please remember that I can do this back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you fancy? Reducing resistance?
I think
or...
reducing resistance.
Yeah. So that is 5,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll reduce their resistance by 4
All right.
for this attack. Hang on. You targeted a
weapon system, yes.
So actually 1 momentum. So we did hit. Yeah.
So it reduces resistance by 5. By 4.
By 4.
By
and
4.
we inflicted 5 stress.
Okay. The ship rocks back, the shield shutter, but it's still holding. So they're alright. The turn passes from you back to them. The Romulans, and they'll take their second action. They, instead of staying with you, choose to move back by 1 to go back to long range. The Klingons will take their turn, and they'll use that to get closer. Now the Klingons are in medium range, and the Romulans are in long range. And that's that turnaround over, so it's back to you.
Okay.
Now, you have been flying around the planet during this combat scene. Everything's sort of going all right. What part of the planet do you want to be flying over? The
Equator.
Equator. So in between both. Excellent. At which point, the cloud that is around the planet Beno on the darker side starts to emit more of those weird iron clouds, and they start to rise up towards you. At the same time, from the light side, beams of light start to be shooting up into actual space, causing this wonderful, beautiful light show around.
Laser logging.
Like a laser logging thing going on. From now on, all maneuvers, if any maneuvering is done from here on in, difficulty increased by 1 if you want to avoid either the clouds or the light show.
Okay.
If you fail to do this, I will be rolling a certain number of dice and take it off your shields.
Okay.
When do we want to beam this?
Well, we've got to drop shields to beam.
I think it's a great idea. Should do that.
No, I don't think we should.
No.
That's true.
That's why I want to wait till something's in close range, because then we can drop shields and use that tractor beam to deflect their phasers. That's my plan.
That's a crazy idea. Let's see how it plays out. What would you like to do? You currently have the Klingons within medium range, and they're revving up to shoot you.
So they're in medium, and the Romulans are long now?
Yes.
Right, okay. So
They've pulled back.
But the
have more
Klingons are
firepower.
taking damage, so I say we continue with the Klingons. If the Romulans have pulled away, let's continue to try and take out their shields and their weapon systems.
Sounds good to me. Right.
Yeah.
You've got first action. What do you want to do?
Did you want me to line up a shot first?
Yeah, if that's going to help us.
Attack pattern delta.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got. So you try and maneuver yourself, get the tanks on the right level.
So it's difficulty 2, raise to 3. So if I can, I'll spend a point of momentum now there to get another die. And then we've got weapons and con for the ship.
Nice.
Which will be 12s.
Nice.
Critting on 3. That's alright. Why did I pick warp navigation?
Do we have to spend power for any of this?
Yeah. This is all 1, so we're now on 5. So we need some power management soon. Cool, alright. 12s.
For most things you do in the game, you need to spend power to get it to power up, like moving the ship around, going to warp, shooting lasers, that kind of stuff. Also gives it a nice. Nope. Is that a 20?
Yes, but
I got the 2 successes I needed.
And I got it, yeah.
Excellent. That's still a 20 though, right?
Yeah.
With your 20 that you rolled, as you maneuver your way up, so be careful, you will go past one of the light souls going in there.
Oh boy.
Your shields are lowered by 2.
Oh wait, it was difficulty 3, wasn't it?
Oh, did you still fail?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, mate. Shields are lowered by 2. From the light basically slamming into you. It burns through the shield itself, and the shields are lowered slightly.
You're good. 75%, Captain.
Dia's like, I know this, thanks!
I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the Star Trek thing. Yeah, I didn't line up a shot properly for you, but we got no difficulty. Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve. We got no difficulty.
Okay,
let's take a shot.
Let's do it.
Take the shot.
Take the shot. So 2. Well, how much the difficulty?
Difficulty from where you are should only be 2 from where you're doing. Yeah.
So can I have the ship can assist?
Yep, weapons and
So
security.
by a threat, let's give us another.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I have a threat with my bold, so have another threat, please.
Yes.
Okay. 15 with a reroll. Thank you very much.
Reroll at 18.
Rule that 1. Rule that 1.
No.
There we go. 15. So that's 3.
Nice.
And then 1 from the ship.
So that's a crit.
That's a crit.
As well. So 4.
Yep.
In total, and then I need 9 and 2. No.
But we got.
But that's still a hit. That's still
How many
pretty
momentums
good.
do we get from that?
How many in total did you get? 4.
4.
Yeah, so 2 momentum. Enough for a second shot.
You aimed for. Did you aim for a specific?
I went for
system?
weapon system again. Yeah.
So actually, it was difficulty 3.
Okay, thanks.
But that's alright. We've got 2 bonus momentum as well. So
Sweet.
7 damage dice.
Let's see what you got. So I take it you like tap on Delta, doesn't seem to get right, you're doing it, but you still take that sweet shot.
Go for the sweet spot. Yeah, that's it.
He did all the actual work. I just tried to move this around a bit.
Damn Vulcans.
Wait.
Too logical. Oh, that's terrible. That's 5.
That's 5.
That's 5.
So we could reduce the resistance.
Yeah, let's do that. That's 5. Reduce resistance off 2. With 1 momentum.
What I would honestly do is spend that momentum to re-roll.
All of them.
As many as you like.
Let's just re-roll these.
And then we spend the 2 bonus momentum to reduce resistance by 4.
So that is
It's 6 in total.
6 in total, yeah.
6 in total? This is reduced by 4?
7.
7.
7 in total.
Ah,
Ooh.
alright, cool. So if we got 5 or more, breach in time.
Mm-hmm.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Still good though.
Weapon systems offline.
Did we cause a breach?
Yes, you did.
I see Klingons flying out of space.
So on this, I believe you've made it so weapon systems do go offline. Oh wait, nope. It's by skill, right?
It depends how you want to track it, man. So we specifically, so if you want to get into the niche of it,
Yeah.
So the weapons have just suffered an impact, which means they can't assist the crew when they're making attacks, but they can still be used.
That makes more sense.
But you can keep track of how many breaches you've got, or you can just build the NPC rules, and it's just like they now miss a turn and lose 2 power.
That's a good point. I will say they will miss a turn, lose 2 power, and that the weapon systems don't assist.
Okay,
I think that's a fairly decent shot. I think you're pretty lucky, and you're being surrounded by 2 ships.
Lucky, that's skill, mate.
It
Well,
was
not so
not
much.
assisted by me at
That was
all.
Andorian skill, that was.
Take this up by me. The Romulans take the second shot.
Okay.
They shoot twice. 1 into the Klingons, 1 into you.
Yeah, they're not working together.
Now they've seen the Klingons are weak,
Yeah,
and they've decided to go with the upper hand.
gang up against the
Yeah,
Klingons.
go with the upper hand.
So, with their disruptor cannons, disruptor banks, they have the right range, so no difficulty increase. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
What's he rolling?
I'm rolling all the dice.
D100.
I'm using everything in there and I'm just rolling really, really well. And that will be the damage of 1, 2, 3. It's only 5 damage, not so bad. However, the difficulty was 2, right? So 1, 2, 3. So they'll put 3 straight into damage on you.
Us, the Klingons. Oh, this is the last, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah,
You'll be fine. You've got tons of resistance. 1, 2, 3,
Engineering.
4. Is that 5, 6, 7, 11 points of damage.
Ooh.
That's a breach.
Resistance 5, which means 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shields are like 30%.
30%.
And
Shields are 30%.
So what?
and they have hit communications.
Okay.
We didn't want to talk to you anyway.
Yeah.
So first things first, I believe that's an impact.
Yeah.
So shit light things, shit spark up, everyone move to the right.
I'm going the wrong way. Okay.
That's fine. We'll win.
I was unpaid extra.
Secondly, one crew member dies.
Oh no!
Pick a crew member to die.
Someone in botanical.
My useless guy, Thaddeus, earlier.
Goodbye, Thaddeus!
Thaddeus is rubbish.
Thaddeus is sitting by communications. He screams the light spark.
Can he at least launch himself over?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Like, Wilhelm screams on the floor. The doctor comes in trying to get them all better as best they can, but probably not going to be able to help.
So we know the doctor's still alive.
Doctor's still alive.
As
Still
is.
alive. As is very important. And I believe that's all that happens with that, right? Oh, wait, and you get something else.
So you're at the communication system.
Yeah, you did.
So next turn, you need to do the restore minor action just to make it work again.
Okay.
Boop, boop. We're all
I can
fine.
still do internal systems though, right?
Yeah, it's a minor action.
Oh,
So you get that and you get the task
cool.
to do. So that's all cool. So
Do
when
I
that
have
comes around
to
your
roll to
turn,
restore a system?
No, it's a minor action. You just you tap some buttons and it's like we're all good now.
The question is, do we want me to regenerate shields or power management?
Oh, also, just so
Or
you
repair
know,
the breach.
goodbye, Thaddeus, we love you so well. Also, just so you know, the
Regenerate.
Klingons have lost shields.
Mate, torpedo time.
Yes, it's torpedo time. So I was just looking at the chat. So that second red shirt, and sadly Thaddeus was in sciences, so he was blue.
The blue ones are the ones that died the most, right?
It is right. It is.
That's actually right.
It's actually a
legit.
myth.
It's
Yeah,
legit.
it's the blue ones that died the most.
Is it our turn now?
Yes.
Do you want me to regenerate shields?
You get one more
That
before
would
it
be
goes
my
back to them.
suggestion. We have
Cool.
4 shields left.
Yeah.
Let's get those
I'm
shields
gonna-
back up.
If shields go to 0, we get a breach.
Yeah. I'm gonna regenerate shields then.
Do it.
Pressing lots of.
Dia's like, regenerate shields.
Flick switches. Flick switches.
Reverse the polarity of the shield generator.
Reverse the polarity!
Reversing the polarity of the shield
I really
generator.
want to put these on the board. So we just press buttons and make lights go on. Let's do it.
So this is control and engineering, difficulty 1, assisted by the ship structure and engineering, difficulty 1. Oh, we're not at 0, so it's fine. So every success regenerates 2 shields plus 2 per momentum spent. Okay, so I'm looking for 15. Lloyd, take a point of threat. So if I buy a dice with threat, I get to reroll.
Reroll?
Yeah.
I should have used got bold.
They are all successes. That's
Yes.
3.
What we're doing? Structure.
Structure and engineering is 10.
10s and 2s. No! Reroll that d20.
No.
No.
It's not.
But that is-
It's not
It's
failed.
3 successes, but every success regenerates 2 shields, so 6 shields we regenerate.
Cool. So we've got back up to
But we can spend threat now to
Back up to
regenerate more.
50%.
back up to more than 50%, mate.
Six-
We're
shields
about,
back
we're
to
about 65%. or
Shields
so.
at 65%.
All right.
Do we want to do any more?
I think we're all right there, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Remember the
Oh,
Klingons.
sorry,
Klingons.
Actually, at this point, I'd rather not give him much more threat.
Yeah.
Why? What's
The
wrong?
Klingons have no
I've been so well
shields
with it
and-
so far.
but Klingons have no shields and partial weapon systems.
Save it for more.
Yes.
I'll also take the minor action to restore the system.
Yes.
Okay.
The Klingons are opening a hailing frequency.
Are they? Well, we can't because we've got those
I
communications.
know.
no, they can. We just restored it.
Yeah.
Oh, we just started. Okay, this boop. The Klingons pop up. I'll see if I can find the Klingons.
She pushed the not foobar button. No, boop. Everything's okay again.
Okay. Wait, I just put the paper and here we go. And okay. It comes on. This is Captain Nato of the Klingon ship that Lloyd has not named yet.
IKS.
IKS. This is Captain Nato of the IKS. If we're going to die together in battle, I hope you understand that this will be one that we will respect, and we glorify. We hope that you will understand what we're about to do, and you respect our actions. And we hope you do not shoot us in the back when we're about to take our next action. And then they push off.
That doesn't sound very honourable.
They turn the ship and they go straight for the Romulans.
Glory to you and your house.
And they spend the maneuver moving towards the Romulans while restoring their ships.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, the Romulans and the Klingons are now going to be engaging in the fight.
Okay. Can we track the Klingons and target their engines with a small spreader torpedo?
Well, maybe, but this is our opportunity to lower our shields and beam
This
the
is
thing
true,
down to the
but I
planet.
would still like to have target lock on them while
Yeah.
we're doing that.
Yep, you got to take a look. I mean, it's
It's
just
just
be fine.
It's just me being cautious.
All right, so they go off to engage the Romulans. They're not going to survive that fight.
No.
Oh,
They're
boy.
out of shields. They got very little left.
How much do we not like the Romulans?
Well, we just need to get down that big down.
I mean,
so we can drop
They've
shields.
broken a Federation treaty.
I was ready for a fight.
They've broken Federation treaty.
Yeah, but you've got one down and one's about to go. I mean, that's combat in a nutshell, isn't it?
Destroy Romulans.
No, we've got an opening. Let's get.
We'll have an opening though if we get rid of the
What,
Romulans.
dear gods, what's more important, saving the people of the bottom
I
or
wasn't
improving
making these
our fight?
suggestions in
Okay.
character. I reread rules. I had my sheet going.
I mean, I hate to say
In
this, but
character.
like you've done the combat bit. I mean, like it's done now. All you gotta do is just shoot the Romulans. I mean, the Romulans are gonna kill you, or you kill them in this turn.
back in time for tea.
I don't want to kill the Romulans. I want to
down
take
the pub
them
and
back to
have
where
fun.
they belong. Because they have broken Federation treaty. This is not okay.
Let's beam the thing down to the planet.
Let's drop
Okay.
shields.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do not join the Romulans in sweet death.
No.
I mean, they come out with run. Okay,
Klingon.
cool.
50 less Romulans and Klingons in the galaxy is fine by me.
That's probably fair.
We will have to retrieve the ones on the planet though and make sure that they are dealt with.
Yeah, we
dealt with.
We can take them to their nearest starbase.
Well, the Romulans have broken Federation treaty. We need proof of that if Starfleet wants to move.
A dead
them.
Romulan still proof.
Well,
Yeah, but a
Logic
living
sound.
one is a better hostage.
All right, so you're going to be.
Prisoner.
So, are you beaming down to the planet?
Yes, I'll take it away, team.
All right. Please take these two.
No.
Please, God! Please don't do this to me.
You two with me.
The Beno is going to join you, and they will tag along. They will basically come with you. And
I mean, good. That's who we wanted to take.
Yes, I'm glad he's decided.
Pretty bad if they were like, I'd rather chill here on your ship.
Actually, I'll have a good time up here.
Yeah.
I'm just discovering this thing called replicate.
I live here now.
Yeah, I was watching this awesome space battle out the window.
That's a pretty light.
Yeah.
All right, so you beam all the way down to. So before you beam down, there is a. Do you want to do a scan? I'm not saying. Atia will do the scan for you.
Okay.
I did a scan of the ice cap area.
So
where
I'm being the proper security officer. There we go. Make sure you're armed.
Atia does a scan over there.
You can have buy one.
You got a tail.
Yeah, you got
happened with
you
it?
got a thing. You
What's with them?
you get that.
There you go, Chief Engineer.
Atia goes. I have the area. My scans aren't perfect due to the ironclad and the fact that there's a fight going on right now.
That's it. Perfect.
But there seems to be both Klingons and Romulans in this location in the middle of combat.
Oh, good.
So you're beaming down into a war zone.
We are prepared.
All
Can we
right.
take some of those big funky lasers?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, can we get Type 3 phasers?
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we could spend some
Crew or
opportunity cost. So basically, we have to spend momentum to get gear.
Yeah.
So
Let's see that.
Type 3 phasers.
three,
We'll do a Spock
three
in that
threat
episode.
for Type 3 phasers.
is that how that works?
Yeah.
It is now.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I
is
don't
now.
give it
I
to
mean,
you.
if you think we shouldn't have them, you could get some more threat too, because it's like that's not very Starfleet. But we are going to a war zone.
Nah.
I mean,
Let's
this
go.
is enough. This could vaporize stuff.
That can vaporize a mountain.
I quite.
All right.
I'm not gonna have one. I like this. I like the style.
All right, we'll keep type 2. Type
keep
2
it type
approved.
2?
I'm
Can I,
type 2
can I have a
approved.
Type 3?
You can have a type 3.
I'm going to do a Spock in that
All
one
right.
episode. Where
For
he
those of
shows
you
up
Type
with it.
3s,
You
remember
can
your
fire
weapons
with your
are
tail.
accurate. So whenever you perform the aim minor action before making an attack, you may re-roll any amount of d20s.
Do these count as an escalation?
Yeah.
These do count as an escalation, though, Lloyd.
Get another point through.
Yeah!
Type 3.
I'm good with my little pistol.
What are these? Pew! Oh, I get to roll 6.
I've got focuses and hand things.
I can officially endorse, as original line manager of this product and head of department, that you are allowed to go pew at your Star Trek.
Yeah.
But not warm. That would be wrong.
Surely they go.
Why not warm?
Oh,
Right, yeah, that's
the thing we don't talk about.
Okay, sure.
Alright, so before we continue, now that we've finished the Star Trek battles, the Star Trek
The battle, space
battle, I'd like to take this moment now to remind you all that Geek and Sun sponsored us for this table, and this is a very lovely table with a wonderful way for me to track my threats over here. If you are in the mood of getting the table, please feel free to check out Geek and Sons. They're fantastic. Okay, you beam down onto the planet. Armed and ready, the Beno is behind you, looking solemn and smart. Ahead of you, you can see yourself over an icy ridge, and looking down towards the area, you see this tall structure, this almost temple-like figure sitting in the background with these they're almost like ruined style stone buildings with the same markings and etchings that he has on his body. In the far distance, you can see the clouds that cover the dark side of Beno. And over there, you can see the creatures from beneath swimming around, eager to get closer and yet not able to. They're sending these clouds over that seems to be eating all the land all the way down. On the other side, you can see the Amat people already setting up these giant lance lasers that they have of light, and they're shooting it over. Inside the temple itself, you can make out, inside the temple, sitting right there, are the Klingons, holding a defensive position and shooting out, while the Romulans are moving closer and closer. You make out about maybe like 5 Klingons to about maybe 10 Romulans from where you are.
Take out the Romulans from behind?
Yeah.
Well, if they're already
I
locked
was
in
going to
this...
kind of issue like a threat there. So, like, drop your weapons, your ships are destroyed, you're on your own.
To who?
To both of them.
Okay.
They're in the middle of a battle. They're not having constantly going, hey.
That's a good point.
They're not in constant contact with them.
That's a good point. So, you would have to find a way to get all your attention.
Circle
and then
them.
you can make... Remember, the middle of a battle, there's 10 of them spread out, there's 5 in there. You have to... Do you have any way to amplify your voice so they can all hear you?
Probably tricorder.
This is all the amplification I need. Yeah,
Yeah,
got the warning shot.
They do everything.
True, you're right.
They do, yeah.
I'll give it to you. All right. So I would say you can give the warning. I'll say it costs 1 threat to do. That's easy. All right. Give me the warning statement, and then I'll tell you what you need to be on the roll.
It's drop your weapons. You are surrounded. You are unreinforced. Your ships have been destroyed. They've destroyed each other. Drop your weapons and come out peacefully.
Okay. Is that to both groups, right?
Yes.
All right. So
Always wanted to point a gun, Lloyd.
let's run this through. I'm going to make it a base difficulty, and it was to put the morale of what the groups are, and I'll go from where we are from that moment. Starting off with, they outnumber you.
We didn't say how big Orlando Pie was.
They outnumber you. You are at a position of power because you're up there looking down on them, being sure. But they've been on this planet for a while. They understand it very well, a bit better. They are trained soldiers.
Yeah,
They know things are not going to be as they seem, and you may be lying.
it's true.
You know, they can't communicate with the person right now because ships are flying through the air. And finally, I'm evil. So that is 5 difficulty to start with.
Okay.
I'm not going to spend any threats because I'm nice. And I think if you succeed, also I need it for later. And if you succeed, I will say that it will drop their morale of both groups. And I will let you have the first turn to do whatever you want. The first round, pretty much, do whatever you want. If you want to reinforce this and keep it going, I'll give it to you. And I'll also make it so you only need to take out some of them before the others will flee.
Okay. What would I be using? Would I be using presence?
Yes.
And command? Security?
I'll give it to you. Go either one.
Security?
I'll give you security. I'm
Okay,
nice.
cool. That's 16.
I'm assisting.
How? Okay, fine. That works.
Can I also assist? I have a type 3.
Okay, fine. You can also
Rifle.
assist.
Presence and security?
Yes.
Yeah, so 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
And I have a focus in negotiation.
This is not a negotiation.
I can
literally tell them to get up and die.
I can use bold and grab another dice if I give a threat.
That's a totally negotiation. They know your weapons and we'll treat you fairly.
I'll go for presence and security as well.
Fine, go for it. I believe in you.
It's only crit on a 2. It's not exactly a thing.
You should give him more
So
threat.
that's 5, yeah? So we need 5.
Hmm.
Oh, let's just do it. Come on, it's a laugh.
Just don't fail.
Just all the threat?
Just don't
Can we have
fail.
all the threat?
Yeah.
Let's have all the threat. Come
All the
on.
threat it is.
Come on.
Give yourself 5
I'm amplifying through my antenna. I've got an aggressive stance. Like that.
Nice.
Like that.
I've got the whole cattail in the air doing
Yeah,
the thing.
Just flick
Well, yours has gone
Yeah.
down like cats. Cats' tails go down, then they they're up and they're angry. Yeah.
Oh,
Dog's
it's
tails go
poofed.
down.
It's
Yeah,
poofed.
So how many dice does that give us?
That'll give you all the dice. So you're up to
Roll
max
5.
max 5.
And then we can roll in.
yeah.
Right, so I need 16 or less. I can
reroll
reroll
that
that
one.
one. Yes.
Any
That's
crits? No 5s.
No.
It's fine.
Or 1 to 0.
5.
No.
No.
No. So 5.
5 exactly.
5
Yeah.
exactly.
Both groups stand there looking a little bit perturbed, and of course, naturally, the silence is broken by a Klingon saying the ever immortal words of "Today's a good day to die!" And they open fire as they do as best they can. You will all have the first round, and then you continue combat because you have the surprise. They're not expecting it. They're terrified. Things are looking bad. Stuff are badly, but you've got the first round.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Area. I can use the charge to do an area attack. Stun.
Can you not do like some kind of pulse?
You can do
A wide beam.
Wide beam.
Right, so we're gonna use charge.
Hunt down. Use charge.
Are you going to aim
for-
first?
Yeah.
As a minor action?
Don't I have to
You
do
do
that
have
to
a
use
minor
charge?
action.
Pretty sure.
Charge.
Oh yeah, you need to
Charge.
prepare it before.
Charge,
yeah,
you need
so.
to
Yeah.
prepare, so that's your minor action.
This has got the accurate thing as well.
You can
so-
spend a momentum.
I could
to
only
do
count
a
after
second
you
point of
aim,
action.
not before.
So you give him a point of threat and you could aim.
Can I have a point of threat and I'll aim as well.
Ooh.
So
I'm just going to run out of threat tokens soon.
I am.
Let's make him run out of threat tokens.
I think it's great because you don't do that.
I've been there.
Yeah.
It's going to be fitness and no, it's not. It's control security, right, for ranged stuff.
Yeah.
Difficulty 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Range attack.
And accurate lets me re-roll a d20.
Only if you aim.
I did.
No, so
Oh, you did.
aim is usually
It lets you roll
1d20.
any you want.
And if you aim and it's accurate, you can re-roll all your d20s.
Yes, as many as you want.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be good. Difficulty is going to increase by 2.
Just
4.
take some of that threat back. I'll have 2 extra dice.
So good.
So it's difficulty 4 now. Okay. I don't have any focuses that work here.
Oh dear!
So good job I can re-roll.
Yeah, just re-roll all of them.
Oh, the dice.
All the rerolls. Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm a cat.
I'm a cat. I
You
don't
took out
shoot
half the
things.
planet.
I mean, that makes sense.
You
got 20 again?
So good.
That is 2.
Is that not 4?
It's not 4,
Is that not
Lloyd.
4? Is that not 4? Well,
Not 4, and I don't think any of my values will help me here.
I don't feel your pain. So, first things first. You blow a chunk off the temple.
Nice.
Don't worry about that. You blow a chunk off the temple with your shots. It goes spurting everywhere. Some of them are ducking for cover, and your gun needs like a round to recharge. You cannot shoot the phaser this next round. It's still overheating. It's coming down. It overcharged it. Sorry, love.
You know what happens to overcharged phasers?
Yes, they
What?
do boom.
Explode.
Yeah, they
explode.
do.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Your phaser explodes in 2 rounds.
Okay,
Cool.
I'm not upset by this.
How good's your throwing arm? Throw it at them.
All right. Who wants to take next action?
Go on.
They do.
No. Remember,
We've got the
all
initiative.
get one, and then
Yeah, we've got the initiative.
that was the whole point of that roll.
Yeah, go for it.
I can hand you my exploding phaser.
That one that shouted at me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, cool. So he's inside, so he has cover, and he's considered to be medium range away.
Are we setting for stun?
Yeah. I've been told otherwise.
Yeah, stun.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll.
I believe in you. Difficulty, I mean, you know difficulty.
I don't believe in me. Oh, it's a 14. It's 14. No, just crits on ones. Nope.
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 So, inside, more chunks go off, nothing serious. You're all good.
I should do a shot as well.
All right.
What was it I'm using? Sorry, is it security and control?
Control.
So
Yeah, do
control's
it.
okay. I've got hand phases as a focus.
Also, if someone spends 100 bits right now, I will have a rampaging space cow come save me.
No.
I will do it. I will do it for the
Rampaging
bits.
Space cow, chat.
Do it for the bit.
We want
do
a
it for the
rampaging
bits.
space cow, please.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
So I get one for
my
extra one for my focus.
No, focus just simply means that when if you roll your die and it's beneath your discipline,
Sure.
it counts as 2.
Okay, so fireball then.
Do you want to take some threat?
No. Okay. It's a security task. Give him one threat at least.
Oh,
You
go on
get
then.
the
One
reroll,
threat.
right?
One threat. Yeah, one threat for an extra dice and a reroll. Go on then.
We got 100
Screw
bits.
Cabal gave us
already.
100 bits.
I'll reroll that for 2 crits and 2 successes.
That's 5 successes.
Holy crap.
No, wait, no, that's a 6. Sorry.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
6.
Yeah, do your damage.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm dual wielding.
You're dual wielding
We are
hand
actually in the
phases.
Wild
do
West.
I can't. I'll drop that bit. There we go. Ah! And my little antenna are flying over as well.
All right, fine. Roll your damage, you
If we get
muppet.
space
How many am I
cow,
rolling,
we should
Floyd?
totally space
You
cow.
are rolling for your phaser.
You're a
Yeah.
space
Your
cow.
phaser
so-
type
Karuna's
1 or
space
2.
cow, yeah.
2.
You got 3 damage plus. I believe. Do you add anything else to that, Sam? Or is it just 3 damage? For your
It's-
phases.
So this should include your combat skill already.
Yeah.
Also your security skill.
So 5.
So you're rolling 3
Yep.
damage dice plus your security.
Plus
8.
5. So 8 dice in
Yeah, that's what I
total.
thought.
Nice.
I was like, you must have won. I'm sure.
Let's have some.
That's a 5.
That's fine. And I need one more.
Do you share a Klingon or Romulan?
Can I have an even spread?
No. No, you can't.
I'll shoot
You can
him.
spend
Let's 2 to
You're
closest.
shooting one person.
Romulan's the closest.
Let's go for the Romulan.
Yeah, take him out.
Oh, that's awful. That's 4.
That's 5.
Remember, you have how many momentum now? 2 more?
Oh shit. Sorry, Mum.
You said shoot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're shooting.
Right. What was the difficulty?
The first was 2.
What did you get?
6.
So 4.
Let's reroll these 3.
Yeah.
Do it.
Spend 1 to re-roll, and we could do 3 damage, or we could save.
Or you can roll again.
Save some.
Okay.
So
What
2.
was that?
Yeah, that was it.
What's
So
that?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right.
10.
Yeah, that Romulan goes down.
Wait,
You
did
see,
you,
got
did you charge
scream and he
beforehand?
falls over.
Did I?
Did you charge beforehand?
No.
No.
Or aim or anything. Remember your
it's-
minor
it's
actions.
a-
I
yes.
always forget.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Keep going. You're doing great. You can spend 2 more to have another shot if you want.
Yes.
I'm on a roll. Yeah.
Do it.
All right.
If you
Difficulty
have
has
used your
gone up
minor
to 3.
action, use it to charge, because then you can do like vicious or penetrate through their armor and stuff. You can do extra damage.
Just say you're doing it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll
doing
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
Just tell me how many dice I've got to roll. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm a war game. I just like to roll dice. I can what for? Just roll all the
I didn't
dice.
think I needed the conflict one today.
So am I doing? It's just a 2 dice, yeah.
Yes.
I'll spend another threat for another dice.
Do it.
Yeah.
So I passed this before this. Oh, no, that's not it.
Hands aren't working, Lloyd. I can't pick up dice.
I understand.
Right. So I need 15 or less.
Yes.
We'll re-roll the 19.
Do it.
That was a 7.
That's fine.
With a bunch of...
Yeah, three successes.
Yeah.
Enough. Roll damage again.
Vicious one.
3. 8. So it's 3
We're going
successes.
We have made this vicious one, which means that every effect will be a
1 damage.
2 damage
2
instead
damage.
of 1.
2, 4, 6, 7.
7.
Nope.
Nope. It's more than that.
10.
It's
That's
10.
10.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's,
yes,
and
yes,
that's enough to
yes,
get the second Romulan out. That's 2 Romulans down.
Come on!
All right. And now initiative is back to normal.
I would say I'll see the red rage, but my blood is actually.
I'm going to give the
Blue
Romulans
Rage.
initiative to start with. They will spend their turn going to cover from you.
Yeah. Damn right.
So basically, like 2 of them will rush down to take cover desperately. The Klingons will take the turn after that. They from where they are opening fire the best they can. They will take out 1 Romulan, but that's all they can do. And now it's back to you 3.
Okay. You got to get rid of that face.
What I'd really like to do though is tinker with the phaser because I've still got another round before it goes off. I'd like to tinker with it so it goes off sooner, but it's possibly even more explosive, and then lob it.
I love it. That's a great idea. Make me a tinker roll.
Control engineering?
Yes, difficulty is 3.
Oh, I can do that. I've got a jury rigging focus too.
I think that's fair.
And I will give you a point of threat because then I get to buy a dice because then I get to reroll. And I'll give you another 2 points of threat anyway.
I know. It's coming. Give it a minute.
Take 2 more points of threat, Lloyd.
I just want to. No, I just want to write.
Give it a minute.
Difficulty 3.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
control,
I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write that
engineering.
space.
Right.
I'm a
I'm
space
looking for
cowboy.
50.
You are the space cowboy.
Yay. That is 3, but I get to
I'll be
reroll.
Maurice.
That's 4 successes.
Nice.
All right, that hits. I mean, that does it.
That does it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So-
I charge it up. I set it so that it will literally go off as soon as it like impacts something, and then I just lob it
Stop. You
towards.
can lob it next turn.
Okay.
So hold on to it for now.
Or spend that momentum and
lob
I have a point of threat.
to take another task.
All right, lob it. Where are you lobbing it to?
We've nearly done with the Romulans, right? So the Klingons.
Okay, the Klingons are medium range away. Oh no, the Klingons are long. Yeah, we are medium range away.
The
Can you
Klingons
take
are
that
at the
far?
temple, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can she?
I think you can, but I'm going to raise difficulty by 1. Just because I'm nice.
Could I use my tail to do it?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Just roll it. It's fine.
As in, like, because we're above them as well.
We
right?
are.
So we've got
Yeah,
this kind of.
We've got the
I don't-
high ground.
I can literally just throw it out.
Don't
as it will
mix
just
the
drop.
streets.
So I'm going to do that.
Immediately
Stop
wins.
roll.
Don't.
You throw it. The Klingons see it coming. They're like, "What the heck is that?" And then, of course, it's that moment where their eyes widen as it's like starting to spark in the air.
Just glow red or something.
And they're like, "Duck for cover, I guess!" They scream in Klingon as it hits the side of the temple. There is a huge light
Dice do I get to
explosion.
roll?
All of them.
I would say none.
Oh.
Unless you want to roll dice. I'll
Yeah.
take them on. Okay, fine. Roll 10 dice. Make yourself feel good.
Just roll the dice. Just roll
I
all the
just
dice.
like rolling dice.
Yeah.
Many.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do effects do anything for this, Lloyd?
Vicious 3.
3, 6, 9, 12, 14 then.
Alright, so there is a brilliant explosion from your phaser. It rocks up and it shakes the actual temple.
My bad.
Yeah, the idea is to get the guy to the temple, not here's some ruins. Enjoy.
Yeah.
The temple, as you hit it, starts to have these strange lights suddenly start to appear, and they're fluttering.
Ooh.
Like
Whoa.
they're busted in some kind of strange way.
Turn something
The
on,
Romulans,
guys.
Yeah.
the Romulans,
You've
of
overcharged
course.
us to the
The
temple.
At this point, the Romulans, one of the Romulans is holding onto a communicator, and he looks up towards you and he smiles.
Did you want to communicate?
No, that's good. 10 more Romulans beam down onto
yeah.
the planet from
Whatever.
well, we can handle it. They beam down dramatically. Things don't look that good at the moment. And would normally be bad.
At least we know the Romulan ships though. It's still it's a little bit.
Were it not for the space cow stampede,
This is your moment, Sam. This is your moment.
It's my calling.
the
I've
sound
been waiting
is
for
the
my
first
entire
thing you
life.
hear. You're surrounded by Romulans. They have their guns ready. You can see Captain Vera is standing amongst them because we have to see them again. His name Romulan's named. The guns are facing. They're pointing towards all of you. They have a smug look on their face and they're ready to take you out. This strange stampede and strange weird call comes from both the light and the dark side of the planet. Everyone turns dramatically to see, stampeding towards one end on the ground and flying towards the other from the top, the Xenoborvines from the Amar people and the Tamar manatees from the light people. they come in groups, and Beno is standing in the middle. He takes a deep breath. He goes, "My people have come." The rush is immense. Around you, these horde go, and they rush the Romulans. And one Klingon that someone else survived because he could. The Romulans are in complete and utter panic. They're screaming, they're shooting everywhere, they're trying their best fishes, they're being carried away, they're being stomped on. Beno goes, "I would advise we get inside quickly before you decide to try any more of my temple."
Ride the space cow.
My God.
Yeah. I unstrap my tricorder,
Okay.
and as the cow, no, I'm holding it. As the cow comes, one of the space cows comes towards me, I start swinging the tricorder. I would like to lasso the space cow so that I can fucking Bronco ride it.
I'll tell you what. Difficulty is 2.
I am a space
For
cow.
any momentum you gain, you can take one other person with you.
Traits: space cowboy. I have an agricultural rural background. I have xenobovine biology as a focus. I am a Vulcan space cowboy.
You also have small craft.
They
are quite...
Maybe they are small craft.
Oh my god, just roll the
If
dice.
the manatees were technically small craft.
Just roll the dice!
Have 3 threat, and I'm gonna. This is fitness and con because I'm driving them.
Yeah.
Crits on 4s. I'm looking for 14s.
That'll do it.
I'll do it.
You
I
roll
can't
something?
roll.
How much momentum did you take? Remember.
It's difficulty 2, right? So I got. That's 2, 3, 4.
Alright,
Isn't it
that's
two?
enough to take everyone with you.
Yeah.
Right, describe how you ride into the slightly ruined temple with the others.
I'm stood on the back of the Bronco,
Oh my god.
just like.
Don't break the thing!
That's a complication. Just like turn to you. Yeehaw.
I imagine that you like offer a hand down and I climb up.
In your vernacular, I appear to say, yeehaw.
And we both pull you up or something.
No. I can imagine this kind of like Matrixy, filmy kind of way, and so probably original series kind of way. If I can, I kind of sidle up to you and be like, "Hold on," and like your tail wraps around my waist, and I like grab hold of you, and just
Let go of me, Vulcan!
and then just in the one hand with the tricorder, just like swing us all up on, and then just like proper bucking Bronco.
The thing
this,
is, you
like,
never actually see. You never
cow.
see a wide shot. It's all close up, so there's just some kind of leathery back.
Yeah. Bad prop job, leathery
And some
back.
prop hands underneath going like this.
two guys from grip, just like doing this.
Alright, so.
That's how we ride into the temple.
Yeah. The thieves in the temple.
I just thought this Beno creature can float. Why didn't he just?
Don't know.
No, without you? We kind of need you to do stuff. So, you ride into the temple, going wild, and you arrive inside to see, you're inside this almost, you go all the way down through the ruins, to the busted area, to the broken walls and
Klingons.
stuff.
Broken
And you
Klingons.
go on down and you see that you're inside this octagonal spear. And inside this octagonal spear, in the center, there seems to be this weird, almost obsidian-looking floating rock that is hovering inside. But it's floating like that, like it's timbering down towards the ground. Around
This is your job.
around the octagon, what's the octagon, and different like little like panels on the sides. There's more of these lines running around, but most of them are broken and shattered and ruined on the sides. And the Beno looks forward and goes, "If you can correct this room, I can put an end to all of this."
Do you have any instructions for us?
Tell her.
Everyone. Ooh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Do I do this with damage or do I do this with minute? Everyone who is here, please make me a reason.
Engineering.
Security.
Reason engineering would be good.
Oh man.
Difficulty is 2.
Can I flag science?
Yeah, I do like science.
Have a point for that.
Yeah, do it.
That is 3 successes.
I'll need them. I need them. Oh, I've got 2 dice. Oh!
4 successes.
Nice.
And this is now where I explode.
20s, no.
No,
One.
this isn't me.
1 success.
1 success. All right. Beno looks at you and takes a breath. And when he breathes out, remember his words don't come out from his lips, so he doesn't have lips, just cool little bunny ears. They come out like thoughts and feelings and emotions. You feel an overwhelming sense of it. And as it hits into you, your eyes start to glitter with this really weird way. For some of you, it just goes right to that really cute little cat thing. For some of you, it just widens.
Oh yeah, we're still vaguely aliens.
I forgot about that.
The panels, the lighting and everything else in your eyes translate into Elcars.
Except that we don't use that yet.
No,
It's computer.
It's computer things, okay? One more.
Binary. Go.
It's binary glove, whatever. They translate in your eyes. You know what? Screw it. It's Elcars now. I was just putting yesterday, whatever. And it probably
That's just where Starfleet gets the idea.
Yeah.
We are a prototype ship.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
It translates them into speech that you can understand in your eyes. To fix this area, you're going to need to do an extended task. Oh boy. You would need 4 breakthroughs to get it done. It has 3 resistance. And it has 9 boxes of stress.
Because there are some.
Yeah.
I remember this.
No, behind the corals. So
Oh.
I'll flip it that way.
9. Ah crap.
I could. So this is Elcars.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Okay. If this is experimental, then I could create a truth. Say that we've prepped because we're experimenting with Elcars that we know it really well, and that could be an advantage for us in this.
Yes.
That's cool. I was gonna try and roll for a new trait anyway to try and reduce some of the resistance if I could. That was a plan.
Would
That's good, yeah.
creating that truth.
Oh, by the way, no
reduce
reason whatsoever
resistance?
we're in initiative. Don't worry about it.
Sure. Would doing this reduce the resistance disadvantage?
Doing this, the truth.
So it's
I will drop the resistance down by 1.
Want to go for that? It's 2 momentum to create the. Cool.
And you can roll an extra d20
Yeah. During my next.
during the next engineering task.
All right. Cool. Done. There's a truth that you're like I have studied for this. It's Elcars.
We have all
I
studied
know
for
this. So
Reroll.
that's 1 down.
Just weirdly timed.
What would you like to do for your first turn? While doing this extended task.
Hi.
This is your
So
I'm forming a perimeter, just in case.
That's probably a good idea.
I guess I'm gonna have a look around as I start putting this together and figuring out how it works, and then it's gonna be just her getting stuck in. This is what she does. So I'm gonna figure that this is more like reason engineering. She's figuring out how it works and kind of connecting bits to see what lights up to check that, because otherwise she can't tell the
panels
others.
around going, sticking some things in, phasing it,
She brings
Crystal
catnip
Maze.
out a little
shooting
bit.
it.
It's a science task, you've got 3 minutes.
It's automatic rocket.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go for reason engineering. She's figuring this
I like
out.
it. Make the roll.
What's the difficulty, Lloyd?
Difficulty to figure it out from where you were and starting up is just 2.
Have a point of threat.
Yeah, do it.
Because then I get to reroll. I get 2 reroll. I can reroll 2d20s in this.
Noise. I mean, you'll need them.
I will need.
Yep.
That's 4 successes.
Ooh, nice.
So it's 2 points of momentum.
All right.
How many? It's 2 plus my engineering skill, right? 2. Can I spend some of this momentum to do piercing?
Yeah. Ignore up to 2
Yeah,
resistance.
so I'll spend a
So
coin.
it's not repeatable there.
Yeah.
So you can just do it once. Oh no, sorry. It
is
doesn't have an R, but it says repeatable.
Yeah,
My
but it's
mistake.
fine. That will lower the resistance completely because the advantage already has.
Cool.
So.
Spend a moment to reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
But that's enough for a breakthrough,
That's
right?
a
Because there's
breakthrough.
no
Yep,
resistance.
that's one breakthrough. The tapering thing that was on the side slowly starts to rise. It gets to about there. It's not fully straight and it's not turned on or anything like that, but it's like starting to tip back up. Do you want to keep the initiative?
Yep.
All right,
I'd
let's
like
give me 2 more threat.
On threat. Okay. We've got next. I would like to study the computer system.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I can get a bonus d20. To basically provide you with more information. So I can imagine I'm running around looking at stuff. I'm not actually doing much work, but I'm shouting stuff at you.
Yeah. I think this connects to this.
Exactly, right. What's the difficulty now?
If you're just shouting, that means you're not going straight for the task, right?
Yeah.
Difficulty 1.
Yeah. Okay. So I won't actually give you any more threat. I'll just re-roll in.
I think that's fair.
And I will spend a point of determination.
Ooh. Aren't you just generating momentum right now with your roll? Or are you actually going for the extended task?
I was going for the extended task.
I'll raise the difficulty to 2.
Yeah.
But I'd say, with the fact that the whole place is bombed out and down, that I'm going to raise the difficulty up to 3, because shouting around and trying to get this thing that you don't understand is going to cause a more problem.
I would like to spend my determination.
Mm-hmm.
Either logic is the cement of our civilization,
Okay.
or we must cultivate the science of xeno-relationships.
Either one works.
Cultivate that science.
Cultivate that science.
To give me another dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's already rolled a 1.
Nice. Do it.
Okay. So I would like to go with reason and science.
Okay.
Okay. 14s.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and do I get jury rigging?
No.
Okay,
No, you don't
that's the
think you're doing
closest
anything,
I've got.
Yeah, sorry.
2, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Done it with
successes.
2 momentum.
Difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3, right?
Yep.
Oh, and you improved it to 4.
I improved to 4.
4.
Yeah. Okay. And I will spend. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's re-roll. Let's roll those dice. I am rolling 6. Affects me anything?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay, no problem. What's the resistance at the moment?
2.
2. I'll spend that point to reduce it down.
Mm-hmm.
No more resistance. Yes.
I'm not going to re-roll any of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
And I will spend 1. Let's think about this. Oh, God. I would like to spend a point of momentum and give you a threat in order to basically have kind of like cracked the basic coding.
I'll give it to you.
And conveyed that to you. So that's like a trait. So we've got like basic coding. So now things should be a bit easier for us.
Should be, yes.
Okay. Cool.
Are you going to give up the initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to.
Yeah, actually,
Hang on, I don't know what you're doing, but do it fast!
Yes!
2 things. 1, 2, 3 Romulans are charging down the stairs towards you. They're rushing down. They've got their guns ready, just like moving as fast as they can.
Are they a bit dusty, a bit?
A little dusty, a little bit wet bitches. So they're all good.
Yeah.
That's the end of
Duck bitches.
We've done it once.
Secondly, your comms go off. This is Dia. Are you done? Are you at the temple area?
We are. The commander.
The Romulans are about to do a bombardment of the area. You need to hurry up.
Is that it to you?
As you say, as you say, you need to hurry up. The entire area shakes, and it starts basically.
Come on.
No, it shakes, and you can feel things are bombarding. Your work that you've been doing starts to crack and sort of go back.
Commander, may I recommend that you try shooting at what they're the torpedoes they're shooting at the planet?
I'll also recommend that you don't tell me what to do and get out of that temple. I am restoring one of your breakthroughs.
What?
And I'm increasing the stress that you need to make by a little bit. So now you're no longer off the list.
He's making it up now.
Life sucks, doesn't it? Keep going.
Did you just add stress to the stress track?
Yes. What are you going to do about it?
Shoot Romulans.
Shoot Romulans.
All the threat.
Take the 10.
all the.
You're very
breakthroughs.
close. You just need 2 breakthroughs to
Need
get
two
there.
breakthroughs.
I'll try and keep the Romulans off your back.
All right,
Like-
take a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 3 of them coming.
Yeah.
I'll spend the threat as a security task.
Do it.
I can spend determination to take
15.
either reroll
There's
either
2. I can reroll that
D20s.
one.
Do
make
it.
something happen.
That's 3
also
successes.
makes them-
All right, that's enough. You can hit one of them. They're rushing down. They're shooting over at you.
And
It's
that
flying
adds
up
a
around
plus.
you.
Yeah.
Am I, guys? Scene. Come on, people. Let me.
Tactically.
I know, but
That's
we're
fine.
halfway through the scene. Let me finish this
That's
first.
fine. Damage.
Damage will be like,
8 dice.
yeah, go for it.
Oh, that's awful.
Reroll.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That seems good to me.
That's 6.
Okay.
Six.
Yeah.
6 won't take him down. Oh, shit, won't take him down. Never mind. No, 6 won't take him down.
Do we have any momentum? Yeah, because I got.
I've got 4. Oh,
I've-
stuff got 2.
So I've got 4 successes.
Yeah.
I've got 2 momentum.
Yeah,
I'll spend a momentum reroll this then.
do it.
That'll do.
3 more.
4 if you're vicious. That's
no.
phaser. No.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I've got hand phasers. What
I
about
think 9 is enough to take him down.
Should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 goes down, you just place. The other 3 are rushing down as they come through, and they will open fire at you where you are. Have you taken cover? You just stand in the door, hanging out.
I was kind of skulking
Just
around.
hanging
You were
out
still
by
like
the door.
this. I was standing there.
Yeah.
I was dual wielding Chuck Norris. So no. I'll play the game.
3, 4. It's fine.
I'll be fine. It's only Romulan disruptors.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage.
Oh dear, is that on my stress, yeah? There you go, yeah. 5.
Fills up your
Yes.
track. And 5 is an injury.
Yeah, you're down.
Oh man.
So
you
if you
can
want to,
avoid it.
yeah, if you want to avoid that, it's
Yeah.
2 momentum.
We have not doing it.
Spend a momentum and a threat.
Yeah, got it.
And you're either up or you're down in this. There's no like.
There's no in between.
Oh, okay.
You're shot. You're out.
Okay. You haven't got shot my antenna off.
So you can't do that again
Right.
until you actually take a task.
Okay.
called
Right.
recover.
Do I now? Does that mean I don't take any of that
You
damage?
take the
You take
scratch,
damage,
you don't
still
take the
take that.
injury.
Okay. Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Yep. All right.
You're just like, you just about duck into cover of that. They finish, turn goes back to you. What would you like to do?
Okay. What is the difficulty of the test now with the 2 advantages we've created?
Difficulty is still 2.
Okay, so it's negated a difficulty increase, basically.
Yes. You know what? Difficulty is 3.
Okay.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Have all of the threat. Have all of the threat.
But if you're going to spend a determination, you don't need to give him
Anything.
the first threat.
I think I might spend it on a reroll.
Oh, okay.
Because I know what I'm like for rolling 20s.
I mean,
Let's be honest here.
yeah, fair.
I'm going to use my take the best that exists and make it better. When it does not exist, design it. So I imagine that she sees bits that are missing and has to figure out, based on what you've said,
Yeah.
like what fills in those gaps.
Okay.
And
we are missing something, Commander. Like,
yeah, I'm
Everything.
there's holes in this.
gonna go for reason engineering again with
All right.
my jury rigging focus.
No pressure, but good luck, because if you don't, this place may be blown up after you're done.
Okay.
I believe in you. Just succeed. Just don't fail.
I'm ready for free to beam out.
Could I plug catnip into this system to see if the information from the loom helps at all?
Ooh.
Yeah, why not? I'll give you an extra D20 for free.
Well, it provides an advantage.
Oh,
It
no,
makes
there
it
we go,
easier.
yeah.
I can't roll any more D20s.
Oh,
So it makes it.
But complication range is plus
one
2.
easier.
One easier, so it's back to difficulty 2.
There you go.
But complication range is 2.
Come on, do it.
So re-roll those damn dice, right?
Do it.
Yeah,
No need, really.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Wait, I do get another reroll because I get a reroll from my bold thing as well.
Then re-roll it.
Roll it.
Yes!
Stop right there.
Chow down on that.
You cannot re-roll the same dice twice.
I wasn't going to say.
Nice try, though.
Okay.
Nice try, son.
You cannot.
That's 1, 2,
Dang.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still 5.
Yeah.
On a difficulty. That's 3 points of momentum. That's that many.
Could she have not spent her determination then?
No. I think it's just. I mean, like, come on. Actually, I'll give it to you. Don't spend the determination.
Okay.
Because it's a talent, right?
Just succeed now. Just take it out. It's fine. Don't worry about that.
Okay. We just need to spend momentum on additional work?
This many. We've got a lot of momentum. That was like 7 successes if you
We spend all that now? Well, there's resistance still, right?
Yes, 2 resistance.
Well, let's spend 1 to get rid of the resistance.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see what I roll. 2. Reroll these.
What have you got so far?
Or just go for
5 so far?
Yeah, you've got 5.
That's 5.
What do you need?
Spend 1 to re-roll and then increase the work done by the rest.
Yeah.
1 to re-roll.
But that's 9 and we need 10 for... Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
8,
9,
9,
10. And there's no resistance, so that's
2 breakthroughs.
2 breakthroughs.
Well, no, I mean, if it filled the track, it is.
Yeah, that's 1. They filled the track, which was 5.
And we did 5 at once.
Which is 2
2
breakthroughs.
breakthroughs. Nice. Awesome. So we did.
Transporter room, keep a lock. Beam up on my command.
It rights itself, and in that turn that you've done it all on, the Romulans are still shooting where you are. You're like,
Wow.
I hit a thing
I'm
with
like that now.
polarity so it can do whatever it's supposed to
I'm like
do.
that now, Lloyd. I'm gangster in it, writer. The gangster of love.
as
Jesus,
it writes itself, don't think I've found that 20. As it writes itself, it just homes, and as it writes itself in the perfect space, a beam of light stretches out from different parts of the weird obsidian stone, connects to others, and this weird plant growth follows around it like it's physical, and it connects to each other. And as it connects to each other, it molds into a throne. The Beno leaps up into the air, and it sits upon it, posing dramatically as it does, like this, like so. And
Oh, you look like just like Kirk.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Poses.
Played by William Shatner.
Poses on the throne, and as it does, it opens its eyes, and its eyes, one eye is completely blacked out, and one is glowing with light, and it says the words, "We are Beno." We cut to the spaceship outside, where the Romulans, having destroyed the Klingon ship, are opening fire down towards you, while your ship, slightly more crippled, is trying to get in to get a good firing range to keep you away. First Mate Dia is struggling to keep her on us, and the actual captain has turned up to give a bit more commands and help each other out. From where they are, they look at the planet. The light side, with its beautiful, shiny sunness, and the dark side, the cloud. The cloud starts to stretch over the light parts. But as it does, it thins. And there's this weird orange glow that is emanating across both sides. When it finishes and it closes, the planet itself concentrates this beam from where the temple is, in fact, and it cut down towards you. Above you, in the ruins of the temple, this wonderful light buildup continues, and it shoots out. As it shoots out, it slams into the Romulan ship. The Romulan ship twigs and turns and spins and does a whole bunch of other cool maneuvers. It's still up, it's still stable, but it is horribly damaged. The Romulans below, with you firing at you, get a message, and they can beam away, right? Beaming is everyone, right?
Yeah.
Beam away, and the Romulan ship gets the living daylights out of there.
Get back
As
to
soon as it
Romulan
can.
space.
Oh, I wanted to tow it back.
Yeah.
Look what we got!
Sitting within the throne, the Beno looks at you and goes, "Thank you. My people will always remember that Starfleet have served a great purpose in keeping what remains of our legacy alive." And as he goes, "But I..." And he coughs. And as he coughs, there's this weird black phlegm running down from him. The planet is red and starting to power even more over and over. And he sort of takes a deep breath, desperately trying to keep it stable. The light focuses, and he goes, "This was not a weapon, although it's been hailed as such. It is something that brings life. When we created the Beno planet, it was to terraform, not to destroy. This space, these people that are with us, they do not understand what it means to not be afraid, because we have used fear to drive them away to become who they are. I will not live longer than now. You need to get back on your ship. This place is... and we will leave. In the future, if you find us again, the people of Beno Prime will remember this." At which point the whole place starts to collapse, rocks are falling, things are looking pretty bad. You've got to get out of there.
Transporter room free to Beamer.
You can't get any signal on here. Not down here. Gotta get out. Gotta get out.
Peg it.
Run.
Oh, who's leading?
Well, I was near the Romulan, so I guess I'm the closest.
Probably a good idea. So there's falling rocks.
Yeah, that's all right.
There's weird energy signatures shooting energy out of everywhere.
All from here.
There's collapsing grounds. So I have to jump over a few things to hope you not die.
Dude, this is the final act. It's
I
all
think that's pretty fair.
Yes to my bonus D20. Thank you for that tail.
Difficulty is going to be 3 to get you all out.
Okay. Can I get survival in one of my focuses?
I'll give it to you.
Awesome. And what am I using?
We're just assisting him.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what you need.
So what am I using? Fitness?
I would say you're using
Fitness
and security, because you're trying to get the heck out of there.
So I've got 2 dice and it's free. So spend a threat.
I think
We're
yeah.
assisting as well.
Okay.
I think you spend a threat. I'm okay with
I'll have a
that.
threat.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
I got
And I'm using security, right?
Yep.
So that's the one that I can reroll. So that's awesome. 16. Reroll that one.
Yeah.
Yep, that's 2. for
Need
me.
one more.
What's your discipline value?
On security.
Use 5. So that's 2 successes.
Oh, you've
Alright,
got the
so
3.
yeah.
3. Is this fitness and security, mate?
Yep.
Yep. Let's do it with some style now. Yes, let's do it with some style.
Here comes the 20,
2 more
guys.
successes.
20, 20, 20. Oh.
Yeah! This is some style!
The curse has ended.
we have styled it out.
We Baywatch out of there.
Yeah, right? Flowing hair.
Yeah.
Tentacles waving in the breeze.
You
Tail going
arrive,
everywhere.
Oh, beautiful. Making beautiful patterns.
you arrive outside, and as you stand out, as you get out there, and you're basically out there, basically going, beam up, beam up, beam up! You can see standing in front of you is a new being, something you haven't seen before. Its body is glowing with a strange white glow just sort of emanating from everywhere else, but also its physical form is wearing this weave along its body, and it looks at you strangely, and it's like, Starfleet. I am Tellius, but I'm also Seleth. I don't know what's happening or why, but I feel the need to thank you. Our people must become one. But of course, at this point, the area is collapsing, and the beaming up is happening, and as it goes basically to thank you and say this, your bodies
You're welcome.
go into strange lights.
Who wants to do the Kirk-esque, you will now find that you have to live together.
And the
Nice.
part.
Yeah.
The Kirk speech.
Its color turns fully black as it bows to you to thank you. And you beam straight up to the the Vermillion. You hit the Vermillion, and as you come through, because it's nice for everyone to see, the camera pans outside so we can see the planet Beno. And we see the planet Beno slowly start to shrink and something opening up around it. Before any kind of weird, strange, awesome looking, weird, cool things can happen, it launches itself inside this strange, weird hole, like in space and time, and it's gone. Just like that.
It was a spaceship.
Biff, baff, boof.
Transwarp drive. Did we just create the Borg?
If only I could write that plot. Dia calls you into the office to give you an update to...
Can I not go to medical first? Because I was shot.
I mean, yes, after. After you go to medical. Dia calls you into the office along with the captain and gives you an update what happened. The Klingons went to battle with the Romulans. They beamed you down. The Klingons were taken out. Not before disabling quite a decent amount of Romulan's shields. They were engaged in battle, but they couldn't stop them from the bombardment that seems to be hitting on you. And then the captain goes, so, status report. What happened down there?
I think it's going to take Starfleet scholars years to figure out what actually happened down there.
Well, you have 2 minutes.
It seems like the two people were once one people. They split themselves for some reason, some war in their history, and there was miscommunications as the generations went on about their real origins. We still have the information from the Loom, which we can forward on to Starfleet Command and have researched and archived, but it appears that we were wrong about the planet being a weapon.
It was a terraforming ship of great size and magnitude.
But with so much good technology, why did they decide to split?
Perhaps it was too dangerous for civilizations that are currently exploring our galaxy.
This galaxy has always been built on fear. In every single action it takes, the wars that we have fought on our home and the wars that we fight today are based on the fear that one man is better than the other. I suppose they just realized that perhaps maybe within the fear that they have, the only way to solve it was to not exist anymore.
With all due respect, Commander, I disagree. Our whole reason for being out here is exploration and discovery, and that can only be built on the hope of a better future.
I think that's a good way to end it.
And freeze frame.
But also, Sam, that ending.
Yeah, very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching the Star Trek game Layers of Fear. I hope you all had a great time. Final thoughts?
I just said my final thoughts.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I enjoyed that.
I'm glad you
I finally had I had to play the character that was actually good at what he was supposed to do.
Do you know what? There were lots of joke about budget constraints. I actually think that was an animated series episode.
Yeah. They couldn't have done that in the 60s.
Of course it was. We had Cations.
I like it was super weird, like space cows,
Yeah.
Space cows,
like
and planets.
and planets doing stuff.
Coalescing.
It is
Yeah.
bad.
Teleporting two things into each other, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I hope you've all had a good time. Join us again next week where we'll be running, I believe, the first part of the Volume 2 of my Conan game with Sean, Katya, and Charlie joining us once again. Look forward to that wonderful message to happen. Other than that, final things you want to plug?
Hi, I'm Virginia. I'm one of the assistant line managers here, and you can find me on Twitter at Tabletop Horde. I do a bunch of other streaming stuff outside of Modiphius if you want to check that out. Also, we're only a few people away from getting a new emote on the Twitch.
Yes.
So,
How many do you have?
if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch, is it Twitch Prime?
Yep.
Yeah. And you have a free subscription sitting around waiting that you haven't used, please use it on us so we can get that second emote. Lloyd really wants it.
It's literally
Give it
just
to
a couple
Lloyd.
of
Give it
clicks.
as a present to Lloyd.
Lloyd's face.
Oh my god, please don't do this.
This is a real t-shirt we have made.
Say your last words so I can go home, please.
Alright, relax, man. If you've enjoyed us playing games, then check me out at RPG Webby on Twitch and on Twitter. We're playing a Song of Ice and Fire role-playing game on Thursday nights at the moment. That's 8 PM UK and 3 PM Eastern Time for the Americans. Otherwise, we'll also be probably doing some more streams, or I'll be doing more streams with people for various games, including Modiphius games and some spy games as well.
I've been Reese. I've been thoroughly entertained. If you want to check out some more crazy models that I've made actually out of Lego bricks, you can check me out on Flickr and on Facebook under the name Mr. Bricks. MISTER Bricks.
Everyone needs a hobby. Thank you very much, everyone, and we will see you all next week.
Shade.